Guess who got brands talking? Brandlive.co.za.
Beautiful madness, that's what you are. You shine like my dogs in the night show. You glow in the dark. Can't let you move around the clock alone. I'm right by your side. You want to reveal love in my cologne. Let's get to the cloud. Ay, I kissed her, you made and you all alone. There's too many vibes. Sipping on gin and some tonic water. I need me some ice. That was too busy, get on my shoulder. She want us to dance. I'm talking to God when I'm on the phone. She holding my line. Ay, I'm on the green, the pot. It's killing me softly. Cuff in my veins, they gone. The Tiffany told me. She giving me brains, I'm dumb. I play with my nosy. I give it a while for the protein. And she know I'm not a racist. I'm on the green, the pot. It's killing me softly. Cuff in my veins, they gone. The Tiffany told me. She giving me brains, I'm dumb. I play with my nosy. I give it a while for the protein. And she know I'm not a racist.
Beautiful madness, that's what you are. You are my weakness, you are my star. I mean too deeply, you are my drug. I mean too deeply, I feel like I am a drug. I want a piece of the pie, I'm coming, I'm stepping the line. I got a piece of my side, I only wanna survive. Old black Mercedes, full back in the 80s. The whole squad look lavish, good A-Lab and savage.
Green the pot, it's killing me softly. Cuff in my veins, they gone. The Tiffany told me. She giving me brains, I'm dumb. I play with my nosy. I give it a while for the protein. And she know I'm not a racist. I'm on the green the pot, it's killing me softly. Cuff in my veins, they gone. The Tiffany told me. She giving me brains, I'm dumb. I play with my nosy. I give it a while for the protein. And she know I'm not a racist.
Beautiful madness, that's what you are. How do I manage to be in love with a star? You told me to stand, now I'm raising the bar. You're bigger than that, yeah, you're taking it far. I'm raising your tipsy, don't we all like a gypsy? Got the grin in my palm, and they feeling so crispy. Got my tongue on the whiskey, what's she trying to kiss me? I swear that I'm down, don't ever release me.
Oh, yo, it's official Major World Online, baby. You know, Bafetu, we back again, Bafetu. I don't know what season is it, but all I know is we going strong and we deep, Bafetu. The song that was playing, it was Beautiful Madness by A11 featuring Griffey Jones, featuring Savage. Shout out to the Outspoken. How are you, my brother?
Standardizations, man, on fleek, air day, baby. Pushing passions. It's official Major World, the greatest radio show, man, that you've never heard of.
Yeah.
You gotta know about it, man. You know, got a jam-packed episode. Deep with my share, Facebook and Instagram, man. That's where you can get me, man. And then happy vandaag in town. We've got a jam-packed episode. Got amazing studio guests. DDC as Penoma, Mr. A11.
Ayo, Baba Fit. And you know, Baba Fit, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's A11, A11.alone. Facebook, it's A11.alone. SoundCloud, it's just A11. Let's get straight to it.
We're live also on his Instagram right now, man. A11.alone. If you want to catch me out, man, Facebook and Instagram, D-Boy Mashesha, and then also the show, man, official Major World, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Can I just be honest about this, man? Like, there's this thing, issue in terms of like the Bella, cell phones, all of that, and so. And it's King, Fed is giving us a problem in terms of like us being live on the reg or until. But it's like I was thinking like I watch a lot of news, and then something I noticed was King, there's a lot of littering in terms of like all these equipment that we use until. So like if somebody feels like donating, man, hashtag majorworld.online@gmail.com. That's when you can check us out. Even if you got new music, majorworld.online@gmail.com, man. And also gotta introduce our studio guest.
Ayoba.
Sure,
it's
just
so hard.
just nje bathi uthi oh man, man khamba namhlanje nhle kwakushisa kanje.
Yeah, it's so hard bafethu.
Show Mr. Heat Wave.
Hey yo, what's up?
De Niro.
Sharp Ganjan, but
Standardization, man.
Sure. It's your boy Heatwave De Niro, rapping at 4 p.m. KTA is still the clan.
Got to.
Vandaag this is an official major world. We're checking out the scene. Sizobloma song bafethu sibe mnandi kanjani. What's up?
Yazi.
I-weekend ikuphethe kanjani manje?
Weekend, yeah, mfana. It's always hectic, gig after gig.
Hey, serious.
We gigging.
Sure.
Yeah.
And patience pushed.
Peshi.
Spuna ma ching ching. Spuna ma ching ching.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. De Niro, man. Like, so if you wanna know what to come back with De Niro, man, like, just tune in, man. Keep on locked in right here on Official Major World, man. And then we can go a first track after Eric Todi Lady song.
But then how was the weekend?
Yeah. Like, what's the thing? I met with one of the producers of the station, Vandaag, and she was like, you know what, they were enjoying weekend out, and then I was lost for words, not because like my life is messed up, but my life is so joyful right now, and so like, you know, because we had a show last week, you know, and we had a show last week, and then on Thursday we had like the live show, and then on the weekend it was a jump, you know, like I was in Brum with Mr. A11, man, you know,
shout out.
Sure. So it was like the reason why I'm so happy is because of where I was last year, ne? Like it's contradictory to what is happening right now.
Yeah. Deja vu, dog.
Yeah, you know, because you think about a lot of things, like, and that time you charged, you know, and you end up like perceiving like everything's so messed up. Like even when somebody gives you money in the tax attitude, now angry now, man, take my yako. Yeah. So like me, I think I've been happy, man. It was an amazing weekend in town.
It was a good weekend, and also eye-opening one. So as you say, like in Tanga, last year around these times in Tanga, all these things we used to say, yo, Asian Tanga, I wish I can do this.
Yeah.
But now it's happening, and you're not even focusing on that. Good, yo, I've always wanted this. You're still stressing about more. Good, yo, fucking Tanga, mfuna more. But yeah, Tanga, the weekend was dope, dog.
Sure.
No lie, but we gotta get straight to the first song of the day, my man. Yeah, we'll come back. I will come back on it. We'll come back on it.
Let's keep it Bram.
Yo, dog.
Too much.
Yeah, talking about Bram.
The first track that he sang, Mr. Smooks, Mr. Soweto.
Boys of Soweto.
What you
love radio.
Then work? Fuck that. And fuck the Air Force Academy. If I want to fly, I'll find a way to fly. You do what you love, and fuck the rest.
Yeah. Bob the stylist. One time for your mind. Yeah. A style bender from a southwestern region ignites reason in your night season. Let the light feed them. The righteous seekers, humility weavers, voiding our leaders. A sequence of melanin, cognizant delinquents. But peep the patterns within the patterns. We are peasants in our own land. Devise your own planning. Conscientize the next man as I propagate what they cannot enunciate. Counterfeit a Dalai Lama pace. When I look at my mother's face, I see a holy place. Heaven's a state of mind. Seek for inner peace within your mind, and that's divine. My plane of thought, a javelin tossed, a melanin force on a spiritual course. We've been one with the source, unravel the course, unravel the flows, one look on these doors. Yo, I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Bob the stylist. Hey yo, I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Batting on rapper butcher, bega intle was also I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Bob the stylist. Hey yo, I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Batting on rapper butcher, bega intle was also.
Do what you love, high and above. Go ahead and feed, travel to all different vicinities. Do what you love, high and above. Go ahead and feed, travel to all different vicinities.
Yo, I write masterpieces. I never gave you rap releases. The skills, the flow, the whole package in one genius. I still hold my own, they know they couldn't beat this. You know my thoughts go deep, don't let it come between us. Rhyming out of their sight, cause these cats never seen this. Lining up for the hype, cause they not true believers. Retag teaming rap, cleaning, shredding your whole thesis. The streets know the code, that's why they happily pledge allegiance. The steez is limitless, we don't follow what they feed us. It's poisonous food for the soul, we won't eat this. The concept of doing you is still a mental fetus. I suggest you walk through life like it's a new pair of sneakers. I never force them to feel it, I'm the type to write what I like. Always down to recite, dedicate my life to the mic. I lived through my hustle, never made it overnight. The realness is here and now, watch the homies take flight.
Do what you love, high and above. Go ahead and feed, travel to all different vicinities. Do what you love, high and above. Go ahead and feed, travel to all different vicinities.
I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Bob the stylist. Hey yo, I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Bathi ngomrapper butchwa, beka indlebe zozo. I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Bob the stylist. Hey yo, I protrude the confines of your mind with pure rhymes. Bathi ngomrapper butchwa, beka indlebe zozo.
You're listening to brandlive.co.za.
Yeah. Look. Peace and happiness. Yeah. Alright. Peace and happiness. Yeah. Look. I wake up, gaze in the mirror, ask myself, how did I do this? Understand this out the pulpit, I survive. All the critics like Leo, he dodging bullets. The reason why I made it, just prove his love and grace is all still sufficient. I'm poking my brains, tell me how to maintain, to be looking the same. After walking through flames, I'm told that I am a product of my pain, and it's clear that I was raised by my mama's prayers and her tears. I'm grateful for this life and I'm grateful for this gift. But a question in my mind, Lord, is this really it? To be honest, I wanna live my life to the fullest. I don't wanna just die with the dream like Martin Luther. I don't wanna be trapped in a struggle, man, forever. I want the cheese, the cars before I get to heaven. Don't get me wrong, I'm not after material things. I'm just after the feeling it will bring. What I need is, I want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. She got a diploma, applause, and standing ovation. Mama crying tears of joy cause of her achievement. But nobody notices how uncomfortable she is. She put a lot of makeup so she hides how she feels. She goes to the club at night to pop them bottles. Not because of what she proud of, but to drown the problem. It's obvious that she's not happy and it's killing her. She went to the wrong career to impress her mama. I feel sympathy, empathy when I see in a catastrophe. Initially ability never held her like gravity. Suddenly she vividly imagine her own symmetry. Where's the remedy for somebody like you and me? So she went after the moolah and the diamond ring. She only wear designer clothes and writes limousines. Don't get it wrong, she ain't after material things. She's just after the feeling it will bring. What you need is, I want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. It's the chasing my diva paper with thinking embedded in it is tailor-made satisfaction. Traded away your passion to get a taste what they selling. Instead we ended up being enslaved and caged, detained, put away from our gladness. You told us graduate, get your diploma, you be perfect. But to be honest, look carefully, really it ain't working. Half of the graduates are stuck up in streets, corners, or unemployed, controlled by the thoughts of dying poor. We're killing ourselves so that we can live a life alive. Building our true self, then we throwing ourselves inside. All in the name more chasing greatness, not to realize if material things as our happiness, we dead inside. The money that you give to us is not the key to wealth. No wonder a lot of billionaires are killing themselves. Don't get us wrong, we ain't after material things, we just after the feeling it will bring what we need is. I want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, the peace and the happiness. I want the love and the peace and the happiness. Want the love, 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 the peace and the
And the happiness, I love peace and the happiness. That was Amo Feelings.
Shout out, man. Outside thing making us skill lena. Like it's a fair. I remember salaka shabo ma 1 2 3 bars nyana until in my time, but that wasn't what I said that time until I'm gonna spit a little bars until like I won a competition in my time.
Yeah.
My name is Daisy. I am crazy. That's why I'm no.
Zagala,
My name is Daisy. I am crazy. That's why I'm crazy. I have some mazes. They just bore me like everybody. I am busy and my parents are busy. I had it's taking my time.
I feel it.
Sure. And then before that, nakadlala isa track ya Rayman on Mr. Boys of Soweto, Keep Up the Stylist plus Snooks Mr. Soweto.
Shout out, what you love.
Hashtag.
What you love.
Sure.
And then today we're gonna talk about embracing, my guy.
Yeah, man, like embracing it right now and like on Tola. We just been joined in by our second guest, Mr. Fernando, otherwise known as Nando. What's up, man?
What's up, kids?
Speak on the mic,
man. Just on the rise, man.
What's up, kids?
Hashtag,
Well.
Let's not make things awkward for you, man. On Tola. Right now, people, man, if you're witnessing this, he's standing up right now. Not per se, on Tola, but I love the concept of what's you've just embraced the moment, on Tola. Talk about the metaphor. We're tolerating. So, like the reason we're talking about is because of, last week there was that WHP news and all of that, and everybody was touched on Tola.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to get on the concept of like, yo, bandla, wow, and Tola. But we were speaking about that he was depressed, but the dude was depressed from like 3 or 4 years ago, and Tola. So, meaning this guy has been going through all this, baggage that he was holding on to, but the beautiful thing is that his music still lives on Tola. So a lot of us, like when we die, like we're afraid of dying because of people are going to forget about us Tola. So it's an element like right now, what are you doing to embrace like the situation that you're in right now and so on?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know if like Mr. 11 there's something to say, man, about that.
Yeah, embracing talk. As I said earlier on, bro, like these things that are happening like right now, like last year was just a dream,
Yeah.
Until and then as human beings, just that we spend so much stressing, we even forget that we're human beings. You can only do so much. Like acknowledging, we should always acknowledge what the moments, acknowledging the success that you did, even though it's not that much, because sometimes we aim higher, like there's things that we want. You want a Lamborghini, you want a what, but then at least for now, it's relax. Embrace that.
Point A to point B.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm saying. Yeah.
And as another thing, like I just want to reflect on is in the same context this conversation, like what are the moments for Nina Machita if ngabuza for you guys to get to where you are right now, like what are those moments that you embrace? Like sometimes you get a plug, just talking to people, interacting, like, oh you do this, and then you just capitalize and it's like what. And so do you guys have any stories like that?
Yeah, bro. Like for me, like what I noticed is that like lately I've been talking to a whole lot of people like in regards to the tape, because I've been trying to talk to people actually beyond some. Yo man, the tape is a dropper. Is there any way that I can be featured somewhere or zokwenzekani? Doors sometimes do close. But luckily there are those that do open and then you gotta embrace that value, like as we talking about that. So for me, bro, I think that actually reaching out to people and try to see maybe if there can't be any people who can help you with the stuff that you're actually looking for, then You have to embrace that.
Gotta
Yeah,
embrace
you have to
it.
embrace that, bro.
Well, I've embraced the fact that people are not the same. There's some people that want to use you,
Real talk.
and some people that want to put you out there. So in my career, I've met a lot of people that say, "Yeah, bro, give me a free tat. You know, I'm gonna hook you up." And they don't do that. And some of the popular people, but I won't mention their names, you know. Some popular people, I did tattoos on them, like they never been posted on their Instagram,
Serious,
nothing,
man.
you know. But if I've embraced the fact that, you know what, it's not my time yet.
Yeah.
Let me do what I can do now, but when my time gets there,
Sure.
I'll be cool.
Plus, you know the good thing is that you've got Mickey Monarch, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Mickey.
Shout out. Sure. And just to I don't want to conclude things on Twitter because like
She just sent me a text now.
Hashtag situations, man. Hashtag situations, man. And even like for I want everybody like who's going through something right now and like on Twitter, like, can you please talk, interact on Twitter? Like, I'm touched about that. Right now we all Instagram live and whatnot on Twitter. But I noticed like on the gram, people are showing us still moments. And you know when you show still moments, people have a perception of I know Motilo is living the life. Can't you know? So like please let's interact and like keep like certain people like are able to open up to their family, you know. Some of us, especially as the young people, we can open up to our friends and if not so like even your significant other and so hashtag Mr. Eleven.
Yeah.
Sure, and so it was like it's a land sort of offside the WHP incident and like you wanna know like good things are happening until we've got like the internet until like everybody got an opportunity until it's just the element when like going and taking it until sure.
Piece of the pie now, but it's up to you how you want to get your own slice, you know?
Sure.
Exactly. But then the good thing is the pie is big enough for everyone.
For everyone, bro. Everyone
eat.
should be eating. Everyone should be eating.
Everyone. It's just that for you to eat, you have to work to eat. You know, people don't understand. They think, you know what? Just because of I got this nigga's number on my phone, I'm just gonna drop a tape. He's gonna pull me on. Like, dude, we went past that, dog. I remember I had a lot of people say like, yo, after dropping this first song, dog, I'm done. I'm gonna blow up. It's gonna happen. But then if it's not your time, it's not your time. Like you gotta work. You gotta put in work, bro. Like yo, dog. All those people that you see up there, they've worked for that.
And not the Rihanna type of work, man. Like I'm so, like you know, some real hard work in like because for us to get there, man, it takes us all together, man. So shout out to the young people, man. Let's do this, man. Let's unite.
Yeah.
And so that's what Official Major World is, man. People witnessed that. Go last week Thursday, hashtag Major World Live. We're gonna be doing that. Like the beautiful thing about that is like people bring tin stuff. So like it's free entry. Then we push the up and coming artists on Twitter. So like for us to get where we're supposed to get to, we gotta do this together.
Work together, bro. Gotta work together.
And embracing right now, embracing each other.
Yeah.
Where is celebrating?
And shout out to Mapa Sunday. You didn't speak about Mapa Sunday.
Yo, like you know what? Wait. Like yeah, there's another initiative we're pushing which is hashtag Mapa Sunday. I say hashtag Mapa Sunday because I want it to trend. But when it trends, I don't want people to give me their money. How it works? Like we give food parcels to homeless cats every Sunday. So last week we began with like 8, and then yesterday I think we gave out 10. 10 to be precise. So we give it to the homies and then take a photo. And then when we post it, when people say, I don't know, I'm like, no, we're not just do 2 or 3 takeaways, and you also play your part. So it goes along in the context of like it's a we thing.
Yeah, it's not a me thing, it's a team thing.
So, but all under Official Major World, man. So, shout out to Official Major World, shout out BrandLife.co.za, man. Like, let me reset because it's starting to become a heat wave inside the studio right now.
Yo, dog, you gotta light some fans. You got some heat.
I said heat, man. We got Mr. Kennedy. Crew.
Shout out to Kennedy.
Track.
He's got.
Get started, no losing, it's bullshit. We tripping, we oozing, shoot. talk when I'm summing up money. Don't talk cause you soundin' real funny. Good girl but a bad bitch love me. Got the queen bee summing up honey. If I got money moves to make, I get the job done. We can fucking solve this shit, you got a problem. I'm climbing up the fucking ranks from the bottom. If they ain't fucking with the crew, then what about them? KJ Kennedy, fuck what they telling me. I got my crew to hold me back, commit the fool. Get started, no losing, that's bullshit. Crew, we drippin', we oozing, shoot, crew, yeah. Young kings from the east side, fuck you saying? Bitch, if you praying on our downfall, keep praying. I told 'em I ain't playing games, but y'all keep playing. Yeah, keep saying. Y'all chillin', that's cool, but I'm making money moves. I'm cool with the dudes, but the bitches love me too. And your friends say I'm cute, but you wanna fuck me too. But I got me a boo, she be here day one of my crew.
Bros before hoes. Why? Because your bros are always there for you. They have got your back after your hoe rips your heart out for no good reason. And you were nothing but great to your hoe. And you told her that she was the only hoe for you. And that she was better than all the other hoes in the world. And then suddenly she's not your hoe no mo.
Anytime, we can do this broad daylight, mga butant. Ning kapaning, kapagay. Ball for a ball, you can't touch my style, not try, ayy. Any place, anytime, we can do this broad daylight, mga butant. Ning kapaning, kapagay. Ball for a ball, you can't touch my style, not try, yo. Guy kapagay, I be fly, don't mind me. Ning kapaning, I reside with the kings, yo. Guy kapagay, yo, vibe with the guy, yo. Ning kapaning, we doing our own thing. Kubim vits in my kamoga tin and lock shin. When you box with the kids, or pelele boxing. When we box in the ring, I ain't tryna coach kids, I'm on some more flow. Spit slick things from the lip, ayy. Bust more slugs than what hops from the hip, ayy. 3 toes darker than your average black kid, ayy. Hot enough to burn a freaking meth lab. With crack addicts and still leave fully intact. Move with a pack of wolves, only 2 ply for the dudes. Careful, let's keep it moving. Bombing fluid mucus, you ready for the reunion with the departed? Careful, don't get me started. Cause any place, anytime we attack with the rhyme. We are black with divine, y'all are whack, never rhyme again. Keep them whack ass lines within. Keep them whack ass lines within, y'all.
Any place, anytime, we could do this broad daylight, mga butan. Ning kapaning, nakakagay, kapagay. Bar for the bar, can't contest my style, now try. Any place, anytime, any place, anytime, any place, anytime. Hottest flame on the fire, still a scorching heat wave. I know they don't make rappers like me these days. Up at last, trying to take the wave for a ride. Does the tall sounded like the hourglasses? There's raps that bring your babe over for a bab. So perhaps your arms ain't long enough to box with a guard, so relax. Jean-Claude Van Damme from a trance sky. I'll be goddamned if I tell a lie. Got my hand writing verses like the Bible to the booth like a stand. Hallelujah, let me testify. Started a movement with the best of God. Blessed by God, with your pure talent to paint lyrics. Musky maniac, Picasso, Da Vinci in one image. And code the facts, so crazy to code the raps. The listeners wrong days willing. Short telling us that go boy. Better get down, or got your fists and wake up in the coma. That's only if you don't get body pass Barbara. That's my little bro, yo, girls, Deep's nephew. Mike Jack, we're grooming some mic snatchers. From the native lands of Transcar, we found treasure.
Any place, anytime. We could do this broad daylight, Manga Butan. Ning kapaning, lekakai, kapakai. Half a bar for a bar, can't test my style. Nah, try. Any place, anytime. We could do this broad daylight, Manga Butan. Ning kapaning, lekakai, kapakai. Half a bar for a bar, can't test my style. Nah, try.
Any place, anytime. Ning kapaning, kai kapakai. Any place, anytime. Ning kapaning, kai kapakai.
High fade, cause a nigga fresh prince and this the highest fade. But at least I'm still tipsy, bitch. When I was spit, that can't touch this. But the vibe is so dope, it's a M&S. So shit, 1 year, so slick. And Donna told me that I'm hardly on my cap for shit. But new roads to circulate, Lombardi, East Coast close to home. I'm quite the beast, and my beauty written all over the paper sheets. All organic when a nigga chop and merge. Beats is this a punchline feast? I'm out for full of cheese. Barely making a cheddar, but music come with ease. And I forecast that it's more than just a summer breeze on my Peter Stivey. Too many niggas ill-advise me. Can't deny that this the sickest part, yeah. If you agree, my cat for end the song, yeah.
Brandlive.co.za.
Sure, we're not supposed to keep things basic and we gotta go next level.
I come in your windows, you know you cannot lock this. The whole time I cop this is monstrous like the Loch Ness. It's just the softest on heart, just like a rock is. Making all the ruckus, you still flag, my G. Now tell me what the flop is, why hating me for my darkness. Tell me what the shock is, your timing and where the clock is. Oh my God!
Brandlive.co.za.
Hashtag every Monday between 2 and 3 o'clock. Brandlive.co.za. And so if I cover the Pinamang, get out here to run then Mr. Heatwave, the Nero.
Our first girls. Yo. What's up, man? What's up? I'm never fit.
Sure.
Nandi blind. Thank you so much for having me.
Sure, man.
The whole squad is in the building.
Score. Guys, too, man.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like,
The name of the track is called Guy Kappa Guy. It's produced by Wolf. It also features Wolf and Oracle.
Yeah.
It's the third song. I think it's the third song on the tape. Yeah.
Okay, so tell people more about Heatwave, you know.
Heatwave Nero and Sugangapa and from the Eastern Cape in the Transkei. That's where I grew up. And figure it Josie 2011 to pursue my studies, and I recently graduated at UJ. So yeah, I'm doing my thing, yo. I'm doing my thing, yo.
Struggle
shout out
like
to
Hans.
everybody. Shout out to moms, yo. Shout out to my moms. She made this possible.
Yeah. And then I just want to ask, where did the music start? Or you came to Joburg and realized it's a jungle?
Nah, bro, that's the reason why I actually came here, because it was a debacle between me and the parents, because they were like, nah, why don't you go to a university here in Eastern Cape? I'm like, now I want to go to Joburg, because the chances of me, doing exactly what I want to do when I'm here are way better than being that side. No disrespect or anything, but the opportunities are they are limited. Yeah, they're really unlimited. So yeah, the music thing, it's gonna sound cliche, but man, since a little kid, I used to watch Msawa doing his thing there, and I was like, nah, man, this boy is practically the same age as I am. I can do this too. So yeah, I got inspired, Ganjalo, but it was more rap orientated, because I when I listened to Nas, in fact, when I listened to Nas, that was like back in 2002 when I heard that nigga saying FJZ. I didn't even know who Jay-Z was, but I was like, yo, I like this guy. I'm down with this guy. So yeah, that's how this whole thing started. That's how it started.
Those are the things is a Pop TV.
Yeah.
Sure,
Pop TV. I'm a 2000. I needs about that.
So like, like a skill, like, were you doing music then?
Nah, I wasn't doing music as I was doing logistics management. So yeah. Sadly, I couldn't do music because I couldn't afford the course. I really couldn't. So I was like, anything that will be possible for me just
Yeah.
to keep me here like not smoke. Yeah.
And as doing part offside in it, like when you come on like earlier on ngoba ngithi bengintshela about ukuthi as in there's a changing of the guard like in terms of like the system there is doesn't
Mhm,
but in
mhm.
part offside ukuthi as in like people don't embrace change kabanzi like especially like new school kids or new guys and like I don't know kwenzakaleni because I in the 90s
Yeah.
ngasikhathi ungena i-YFM
Yeah,
kungena abo Mnet
Uh-huh.
kungena abo Fresh kungena all these kids that we look up to khona manje
Mhm.
they all sell about Duma all at the same time and but
Yeah.
the funny thing is that for us like us doing all at the same time it's spaced out with no phela uThebe kwamela release eqala and I'm like
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
like out there from eons ago
yeah.
and like I can't rating man
Angeke bra ngakhenyi because personally I think that there's like gatekeepers to this, like abantu nje abazohlala and be like, no, we're going to take first preference over ubani because we're not you still a new kid. And mawubona with the music thing, people get redundant because they've been chopping things, in a way that fans are actually listening to the name now rather than the music. But there's people who are actually hungry for this, but totally chance.
Sure.
So yeah, isn't Jalo, bro? They do piss you off and they do set you back as an artist. But yeah, that's not the main focus. We only embrace a negative attitude. Nah, not that. We want to do the positive things.
Sure.
Only.
And
Yeah.
then the mixtape, like, is it your first? Is it your first project or?
This is my third project as a Heatwave De Niro. It's my sixth project as an artist. So yeah.
Oh, you've been in the game.
Yeah, I've been, bro. I've been dropping tapes.
Sure.
I've been, bro.
Koma sihlanganisa masayifanyana nhle ngintanga.
Nakanjani? Yeah.
Kuliwe lapha ya nhle.
Yeah.
Usha amabhaza afana nawa.
Yeah, official Major World should hook that up. They have wings like not small.
Sure. Pushy peshi. And then it's like impact like your follow.
Yeah, bro.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially what you were talking about about the Mappa Sundays. I actually saw that on
the gram.
on the grams. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what up?
Yo, shout out, yeah.
Nah, bro. I'm on. Nigga, what? I'm on.
Sure.
I am on. On, bro. Yeah.
And then tell the fans about 4 p.m. dog.
At 4 p.m., basically, we don't want to call ourselves a clique. We don't want to call ourselves a group because we don't do the boy band thing. So I think 4 p.m. is more of a movement where there's like mutual people. Abenza is in the Z1 and it's only about the positive vibrations. So yeah, it entails people doing music like production. We have vocalists, we have rappers. We have engineers, we just out here, and I'm a crate diggers because there's a show that we usually have. We have another show, in fact, on the 4th. Yeah, on the 4th. I have wings.
The vinyl
crate digging
session.
sessions. I'm a vinyl session, so we also hook that up. Yeah, bro, Siplom. So that's at 4 p.m. basically. We're just a movement.
So why 4 p.m.? Why not 2 p.m.? Why not 3 p.m.?
Because 4 p.m. process on us cut some to if you know what I'm talking about. 20 minutes after 4 p.m. you know what's happening.
Sure.
So you have to prepare yourself now like 20 minutes. That's 4 p.m. Yeah.
Shout out.
Singabo Goku, Singabo Vegeta, mama. What's up?
Thank you, Mr. Heatwave.
Thank
man.
you very much, guys.
So
Thank you very much.
How can people get the album and how can people hit you up on the
Oh
social
yeah,
media?
Instagram Heatwave De Niro, Facebook page it's Heatwave De Niro 4, and you can get the album on Uben Camp. Dropped yesterday. Yeah, it dropped yesterday, but we working on distribution for this week. But most probably by the end of this week, it will be available on Spotify and iTunes and. Yeah, bro.
Hit us up, man. Hit him up, man.
Yeah,
Release
Heatwave
another
De
track.
Niro.
I think the second track is KKK.
Yeah.
That was the first track. That was the first
okay,
track.
so
the
the
second
second one-
track is Always, which is
Thando.
dedicated to Uma Oledi
Aish.
and my
Featuring
daughter.
Orakill.
Yeah, featuring Orakill no Tando Dlamini. Shout out to Tando da. Shout out to Or.
Shout out to the moms out there, man.
Yeah, to all the
Okay. Sentimental vibes.
Yo. Hey.
Yo, she birthed the daughter by the age of 23. You Marie, 4 years later she gave birth to me. God, 91 by the age of 27. Since 87, praying for a son to the heavens. But nobody's perfect. Papa in his prime never played Joseph yet. Still got married to a Mary who gave birth to the only son, just like Jesus. Birth through a Caesar, more love than two Mother Teresa's. I wish that took on acting. Even though you already an angel to subpoena. Mithandazo yakho telling that kakunzima. Isenzo something ngakuthobe this team andingumjida. I know the neighbors got a problem with the life. I just wanna make you proud, make you proud.
Doesn't really matter if I go or if I stay. Some things change and some stay the same. But hey, I want you to know this. I will always be by your side. Always be by your side. Said I will always be by your side. Doesn't really matter if I go or if I stay. Some things change and some stay the same. But hey, I want you to know this. I will always be by your side.
Hey, I think about you each and every day. I pray that evil won't come your way. I brought you through this world, can't lead you astray. I want you to prosper and focus on things that matter. Never take life light like feathers. Yeah, don't hesitate to spread your wings and grow further. Sorry if I can't get the pops that you need, but I'd rather get popped for the things that you need.
It's the official Major World Online Stu Invasion.
Bars on bars.
What about me right now? It's about our guest, Bafetti, skip on. I'm out to Matalele, Bafetti. I'm a play in the studio, Bafetti, skip on. Oh, freestyle. Shang freestyle. Fanukuma no Baba Andy.
Hey, yo, Andy. Hashtag.
I think it's a lot of beat, dog. No okay.
Young niggas ambition, waking up is working for money. Changing the past, feeding the fams, malang lali. We keep it running like SPV, exchanging money.
Man, nice. Hey, nice. Call them unexpected experts. White sweatshirt.
Hey.
Looking down on these niggas, my damn neck hurts.
Woo.
You can go ahead, homie, give me your best work. I bet you take your phone out and mumble up your first words.
Live from 27 boxes in the heart of Melville, this is brandlive.co.za.
Unlock and passion being pushed right here on Official Major World every Monday between 2 and 3 o'clock. Shout out brandlive.co.za. Shout out to Mr. Heatwave, the Nero man. Dedicated to the moms, man. Always, man. Talk about bars. Always like and then always like
anyway.
Hashtag, man. Let me get into the second guest, Mr. Nando Tattoo himself. Mr. Fernando. Should I call you Fernando or Nando?
I guess I'm comfortable with Nando.
Sure.
Yeah, because everyone calls me Nando.
Sure.
Yeah.
But otherwise, man.
I'm good, James. How are you?
Stand the rise, man.
Yeah.
Tell people more about yourself, my guy.
Okay, I'm Nando. I'm Fernando, mostly known as Nando. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm based in Newtown Junction at the workshop, just next to Legends Barbershop. Shout out to Legends.
Shout out.
And I've been doing this for about 6 years now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I learned the skills like from different artists and stuff. And then I try by all means to make it my own.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then like. How did it begin? Like first, when did you get your first tattoo?
I got my first tattoo in 2012. Yeah.
And then like that's when you got inspired, or prior to that, like whenever you were
prior to that, like I always wanted to have a tattoo, but I never thought I was gonna be a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
And then
but could you draw?
Yeah. I still have sketches from way back in grade 3, Yes, it's like I've collected everything. I still have everything.
Yeah.
And
Memorabilia.
yo,
Sure.
yeah. So I've got a collection of my sketches, and it started back in 2014 or 2013. That's when I met an artist named Pash.
Yeah.
Pash is from the UK.
Uh-huh.
So I was in Mozambique at that time. So when
You're originally from there?
Yeah, I'm originally from Mozambique, but I grew up in SA. So I just went to Mozambique to visit, and then I came across this guy. I was like, let me try him out, you know. Got my first tattoo from him, and we actually kind of related. Like, first because we both could speak English, and as being a Portuguese country, so he didn't have much people that knew how to speak English. So he's like, dog, if you're not doing anything, come through, let's chill.
Sure.
Okay, we used to chill by his place all the time, and then as I came up with ideas of tattoos, and he was like, dog, how about you try this, you know? Maybe one day you're like, I was like, nah, it's not for me, you know? But I went there in a way. I started sketching and stuff, and then wow, a few months later I was there holding the machine.
Serious?
Yeah.
And then like like I'm sure it assists you like to get a lot of plugs, speaking to chicks and speaking to celebs and all that, and like, but when do you like draw the differentiation? Like, are you able to say
yeah. But I don't say it that way. Like,
Yeah.
I try to be as polite
Eloquent.
as possible. Yeah. I try to be as polite as possible. Like, people will send you a text in the middle of the night, you know, like, hey bro, I'm thinking of doing this tattoo, and you're like, hey dude, I'm trying to sleep, you know. But yeah, but I don't say it that way. Like, I'm trying to sleep. I just tell them, can we talk tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then tell me about like the YouTube channel, because I saw like Escape
Pain.
Yeah, Escape Pain.
Okay, Escape Pain started out as I was tattooing at a place where people were smoking drugs.
Real talk.
Yeah, and they were passing the drugs around. And personally, I'm against drugs. I'm truly against drugs. And so they were passing the plates of cocaine. And like, Escape. I was like, nah, bruh. Escape Pain, let me tattoo. I want to tattoo and go. You know? So they started laughing. Escape Pain, Escape Pain. So it became a thing, you know. And two guys approached me to do an online series.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to co-produce it with them, but I didn't know what to name it. Shout out to Valhalla Films. They're the ones doing the Escape Pain.
Okay.
And we sat down, we planned the whole thing, and we couldn't come up with a name.
Yeah.
Like tattoo, what? Like, we couldn't come up with a name that would suit the show.
Sure.
And I was like, let's be original. Let's make it Escape Pain. You know, Escape Pain is more to push people to rather have pain instead of drugs, you know.
Yeah.
Rather invest. Like, I feel like tattoos are an investment, because you can be a tattoo model. You make money off it.
Serious?
Yeah.
The people who make money out of.
They do. We make money out of tattoos. There's one guy who once got a gig. He just finished doing his sleeve, and I think from that gig he got his money back, because a week after, some guy saw the post on Instagram, and they inboxed me like, can we please have the person's number? And 2 minutes later, they called him, I think, for a TV show, and they wanted tattoo people. Yeah, so it's an investment. It's a growing thing, especially in SA.
Too much.
Because we don't have, like, when we make our posters, like, we wanna make a promo or something, we can't use black models, because we don't have so much black models.
Sure.
You know, we're depending on white models.
Sure.
And it's not even tattoos that we did, so we have to use that, you know, just to because they'll be more appealing on the poster.
Yeah.
We have more appealing black women, black guys, but we can't use them on the poster. So
sure.
Yeah, we're trying to, you know, fill up that gap, man.
Sure. And like, you know what, I get what you just said, man, but this might be a bit offensive as well. But like, obviously, like, our skin, like, even when you do the shandies, man, like, just say for certain people, man, like, you know, the skin color is not according, and so like it's a bit too charcoal than, you know, brown. And so.
Yeah. Okay. What happens is, nowadays we're fortunate because of technology and research. There's inks that are more suitable for such people. So can be as dark as you are, man. Come through, get a tattoo, you know.
And then your tattoos are like the original ones, not the ones in the hood.
Nah.
Now
we don't do stukas. We don't do stukas. do tattoos.
Yeah. And then you know the thing that I think about your vibe, ne? It's positive. Like I can see the bigger vision because also I saw like the t-shirts. Besides that one, there's another one I remember Salanga Shana now. It was more colored, and then people give pain.
Yeah. Okay. That I think that was for Heritage Day. We had a Heritage Day special. So I sat down. I was inspired. Came up with some tribal designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was more colorful, like it had to represent South Africa, you know,
Yeah.
the colorful nation, rainbow
Sure.
nation. Had to put all those colors in there,
Sure.
and it had Scave Pain because everybody uses the hashtag Scave Pain. You know, when after they get the tattoos, all they will say is Scave
Yeah.
Pain, and yeah, funny enough, talking about Scave Pain, some other girl once came to the shop. She was looking for a tattoo parlor called Scave Pain. I was like, hey, there's no such. Because Scave Pain is growing that much. So people think Scave Pain is the name of a shop.
Yeah.
No, Scave Pain is just a concept to say, guys, instead of drugs, let's rather Scave Pain.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's going to be big, man. Like, I wanna, Mr. 11, like, if I wanna, and like, because like people who've been to Nando Tattoo, like you interview them and ask them like, I wouldn't say it's hard questions, like something basic. And so I remember you even had Mickey Monarch there. Shout out to Mickey.
Shout out to Mickey.
Sure, like, and then people just tell us with hi, and then you know, give them like 20 seconds or 30 seconds. It's not that long.
Yeah. Well, we use that for reference because some people use. Okay, some artists they use pictures from the internet and they claim it's their work. You know, so we tryna be as original as possible to have a testimonial, a real testimonial, not a picture we're gonna get from the internet and say, yo, I've done this. At least we can show you a video and say, yo, we've done this, and we show you the picture, we've done this, and here's the person confirming it.
Yeah. And then like and also on the come up, man.
Yo, on the come up, we've got a lot of things coming up. We've got this social event we're doing where we're giving back to the poor people. So we're gonna do drop-offs at the store. We're still working around that. We're gonna do drop-off at the store, and we have a chef as an ambassador for the tattoo parlor. So he's gonna come and cook.
Serious?
Yeah. So shout out to Chef Tamati.
Yeah. Shout out Chef Tamati, man.
Tamati. Yeah. So he's gonna be cooking. So we're just gonna gather like different types of food, you know, give back to the poor. And from what I know, we can't give other people something that I wouldn't eat. So I wouldn't make like a cheap soup and try to fit the poor. If I could afford Wacky Wednesday for that day, I'll probably go buy Wacky Wednesday. You know, we're just gonna have a variety of things put together to give back to the needy.
Ah, man, that's beautiful.
And clothing
Shout out
as
to
well.
Joy, man.
Clothing as well. Please don't drop off clothes with holes and you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because you have to give it. If it's something that you would wear, you can also give to someone, and I think you get more blessings from that. Like honestly. But if you wanna give something with holes, you might as well just put it in a bin, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shove it in your ass.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Shout out to Mr. Nando, man. So how can people interact with you, man?
We're on social media.
Yeah.
You can find us at Nando Tattoo. Tattoo as in TATU.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. People ask me, how does this tattoo come about? Okay, tattoo. It sounded nice in English, and it's a slang in Portuguese. So in Portuguese they call tattoos tatuagem. So I had to cut it short. Yeah, tatuagem. So I had to cut it short and make it tattoo. But now the spelling is TATU. Yeah. So it sounded cool in English and in Portuguese. So I was like, let me run with Nando Tattoo.
Man, you know, I gotta learn that language, man. You know,
It's too
I got a
easy.
question. Like, do you have like stuff prices, though? Because I need some more ink.
You need stuff price.
Yeah.
We normally have promotions, but yeah, we can talk on that, man.
Shut up, man.
It's K-Fade.
Sure. And I think we also got something special, man, in regards to Mr. Heatwave, man. Until he wants to bring the heat. Until bring some bars.
Ooh.
Bring some bars.
Ooh.
Shout out,
yeah,
man.
and I'm gonna give away a couple of vouchers.
To us. Oh,
to everybody who's on the live.
To the audience, man.
Yeah,
to the audience. So hit us up.
I've got a few.
So hit us up. Hit us up, man. Major
Yo,
World Online.
shout out to Queen Ink. I work with a lady named Queen Ink. She couldn't make it today. You know, she has some things that she's pushing. But shout out to Queen Ink. She couldn't make it here today. Yeah.
I'm also touched, man. I want to say shout out to Joy.
Shout out to Joy. Joy is handling our social media. Like if you see our social media is popping nowadays. Like before I couldn't post anything. I never had time. But shout out to Joy. She's doing the most.
Yo, man. It's about to burn up. It's been burning up. But now we're gonna put some bars on it, man. Heat wave, live, unscripted, passions pushed. Okay.
Yo, check it. I don't even know the beat, but anyway, it's all good. Let's go. Yo, check. Hey, yo. Hey, hey. Murdering tracks been a ritual. This is the type of shit that can make Stevie Wonder die to get a visual. Effing with his 16s, my spit's still illegal, and I told him I'll be back. No Terminator sequel, since the game's been divided. I chose to have no equal. Rap the X Clan as I stood bare feet on the cold mountain. Yeah, niggas just climbing hills. You couldn't reach my peak, even getting lifted on the pill. Confirmation on the scripts that this boy's ill, so ill. Yo, spit a doctor's note like sick leaves. I chill, wave veto. Stainless steel flow when I X-Men. Collect the money faster than SARS text, man. I'm in the building, cats couldn't pay rent. And did I mention flow still the coolest? Colder than Chicago chickens, know where the bull's at. You look more of a female duck than a whining Drake. Gold teeth in my mouth will probably buy you 2 chains. No lie, this boy don't ever do fake. Pledge to keep it dope in my music. Get antisocial when there's dope and good music. The thought I'd be west, though I grew east. I'm a beast from the Cape, verbally a button ape. I might as well take a shower in my own flows. Never have a stage fright, even wrestling a big show. You had questions, I'm an answer, but I drink no pills now. We are the big dreamer. Hustle hard just to get brains and big beamers. I axe your ego with a low self-esteem. Yo, fuck the area with millions of manga. Hey yo, shout out to Nando Tattoos, yo. Shout out to official Major World. Thank you very much.
Shout out Mr. 11.
You heard us from official Major World Online, Buffet. We got hit. We had hit wave in the studio.
Thank you very much, yo.
Next week, same time, same place. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's A11.alone. Facebook, it's A11.alone. D-Boy Mashesha.
D-Boy Mashesha. The Truth Mashesha. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. No, not Twitter, but Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
D-Boy
Facebook
Mashesha,
and Instagram.
But when I like official Major World, you can get us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Official Major World, Facebook, Instagram. Twitter is official Major W1. Shout out Brand Laughter, ZA. Last track, Mr. Chevy War, Catfish, man. Hit us up, man. It's a jump. Okay.
Next week, same time, same place. Buffet.
Away.
Real true story about this guy. Internet. Remember, I made a white boss, the robbers. I met that girl on the internet. She sent me text message. She post me sexy pictures. I told the girl to meet up and then she stood me out. Them call it catfish on them TV channel. I told her let's meet up and them girls stood me out. Them call it catfish on them TV channel. Who got say? And I take her riding in the ring, when me up here they change position. Handsome and brave Bruce Wayne, man. Me spit fire, leave ashes like dragon. Stupid damn bitch to me out. So I visit prostitute club. Stupid damn bitch to me out. So I visit prostitute club. Every girl fucking with that raw, right? Yeah. Every girl loving that raw, right? Yeah. Every girl come to the raw, right? Okay. Every girl loving the raw, right? Yeah. Relieve me stress. Cause I can't stop thinking about her. Relieve me stress. Cause I can't stop thinking about her. You might be real, you might be not. I don't know. Girl, I keep wondering. You might be real, you might be not. My mind keep wondering. Delete
Delete your account on Instagram. Delete your account on Facebook. Delete your account on Twitter too. Delete your account on WhatsApp. You might be real, you might be not. My mind keep wondering. You might be real, you might be not. I always wonder, baby. I met that girl on the internet.
Live from 27 Boxes in the heart of Melville, this is brandlive.co.za.